Hi, this is Lost Eagle 69, and I'm playing Hogwarts. And come along and add comments if you think I need them. Probably will. Anyway, here we go. Thanks for joining me today.
Good? You doing good?
Yeah.
You can just walk through.
Just walk through doors. Well, here's my first one. Is this the common room?
No, it's downstairs.
Downstairs.
Now, which way is the common room?
I don't know. Which way is it? Must be down there.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon form. I hope the professor catches it this time.
I'm sure you'd use them.
Here, have a sip. Go on.
Potato!
Don't fall off this time, Nellie.
That
If
girl
I get
thinks she
caught,
can
I
get
shan't
away with
defend
anything.
you. Don't fall off this time, Nellie.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
I wonder what it was like in Hogsmeade before 1714.
Perhaps I should.
I'd imagine things were far less orderly.
When I'm in Hogwarts,
I guess I'm just supposed to look around here and talk to people.
Still not working. Ugh.
I thought I was a level 5. Oops. I didn't do it.
Oh, perhaps I should. Oh, perhaps I should.
I'd like to send owls, but I have no one to write to.
It's been ages since I've sent an owl back home. My father will be worrying.
I would
Just
really like
go
someone
around
to
talking
try
to
it.
people.
I thought it
Yeah, it says introduce yourself to Cassandra, whatever, and Gareth.
Oh, okay, I did Cassandra
You should
or
hear
whatever.
Shah talking about divination. It's a
Now,
wonder
where
how
is
ideas don't catch
stars?
the light. What's to say stars
See
know
the-
more than cards, I say.
Who's right here?
Oh, this guy here.
Gareth.
You'll like it, trust me.
Gareth, that's his name. Yeah.
I shall need a sleeping draught.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year.
Can you-
Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
What's that in your mug?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Do you have a knack for potions too?
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference fundamentally between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my creativity as much as you might think.
Nice meeting you, Gareth.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Okay, now watch this.
The other girls and I were up all night reading letters that I couldn't admire. They're very delicate. If I get a snip stuck in my hair, I'm going to hex someone.
In my opinion, divination is a load of rubbish. Professor Nice.
What are you looking for?
Clock.
Clock.
Yeah.
I'll be back if you find it. No.
Anyone been into Albie Weeks' shop
Wait,
lately?
that's not right.
I'm always looking for an
I really thought I had it.
witches, even if I can't afford a new brew.
I'm in this back room. It says set level 3 lock,
Yeah.
but I'm a level 5.
Level 5 what? I don't think you're level 5 locked. That comes later. Here. This one? This one? Screenshot.
Protego!
How do you get to your... It's a map. But it's not allowing... Oh, probably because you still have to... Where'd you go? Never seen this room before.
No, I made it here.
Okay, anyways, you gotta open that later. You don't know Alohomora yet.
Oh, what did I do wrong this time?
See the clock.
Oh! Holy... I didn't see that.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Perhaps you just need a bit more practice.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Can most students cast non-verbally?
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
How hard is it to cast non-verbal spells?
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
I wish you luck.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Augustus Hill just wants you to buy something, though. He's always told you to. And then look at his face if you don't buy it. He's like a child.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah! The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, farmed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happened when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said, instead of "I am," found himself on the floor with the buffalo on my chest.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You've discovered the flow flame. Fast travel. You can open the map at any time. Fast travel to my discovered flue flame. It says open map. Okay. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common room and the Great Hall. Continue. Okay. The south wing. In this view, you can see the blue flames available in the region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house Common room, okay. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flue flames. Return to map.
The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouse.
Check, thank you. A.
Yeah. Select the library annex region to continue. The one going up and down, yeah. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flames for you. Use this.
This?
Yeah, to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall Flue Flames with the X button.
Okay.
Not A, but X.
Yeah.
Okay, so go over to the green one. Do you see it? Down. Yeah, kind of. Right there. And then travel. You're getting it. You like exploring Hogwarts?
So far.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost
Professor
anywhere in the
Weasley.
castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the
Is that
Hive,
Ron's
our
great-great-grandmother?
King's Cross Station, so to speak.
I don't know. Probably. Something like that.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or his quest rewards. Crack a chest with A to continue.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, it sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Raven runs in my family. Probably a bit of pride, but no dear. Last, I was born a universal on a second. It was an utter triumph. I got a lead. And what did I press anyway? Hang on, get that.
Behind me, I promise. Not now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. You've made your point. May we talk about this?
What are you up to now?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to go back to the lesson. I'd rather jinx
Professor Black was terrible before.
Light transfiguration is my least favorite.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Honey! I can't read what that says.
Oh. Steady with your wand, this one, and guide it along this. Wait, that's left. This one. And guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion and ignore along the path symbol. Got it?
Accio! That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
They didn't have anybody like that in the movie. They were all...
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply,
the summoning charm Accio pulls a target closer to the caster. Hold RT and press the assigned button to cast Accio, and pull a target closer. Release RT to cease casting the spell. So you hold this and you push X. Let it go. Let it go. Do you see what you're supposed to do? Try again.
Very good.
Better.
That's it. Hold your composure. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
Wait.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
She'll go first.
Here we go!
Too late.
Too early.
Too early.
Splendid!
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Brilliant! Watch this. Phew.
Way too early.
Very good.
She won.
She won. That's sad. You'll get
Let
it.
us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Too much. Damn.
Not to worry.
Here we go.
She didn't get me.
Excellent control
He
there.
pushed off.
Yep.
He still got 30, I guess.
Watch this. There we go.
Down.
Keep trying.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Well done, my butt. Well done, I would have won.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
What does Ouagadougou look like?
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing,
A word,
to be
if
precise,
you would.
Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Unai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Why are we only learning all the boring?
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I want to go Quidditch professionally.
It's too blurry for me to read. I'm sorry, folks. I'll leave it here for a second more and you can get it yourself. There you go.
Revelio.
Honey!
Yeah.
I tried doing homework in the dormitory last night.
You
Ended up
told
all
me
over
that
the
little
ceiling.
symbol,
Those
but I
beds
don't
are
have it.
simply
I
too
need
comfortable.
dark arts.
I miss having my own bedroom.
Okay, go to your map.
Recite potion recipes in her sleep. Another sings.
Potato! Lumos.
Oh, look at that. You see that?
Yeah.
Cast Axio on it.
What's Axio?
That thing that you were doing the balls with. Don't push this one. Once you see it. Look up. And right there. Right. Hold this. Look what facing. That way. It'll come around again, I think. Look up.
What's Axio?
There you go. Your first page. Okay, anyways, let go. Go that way.
Okay. I need to put a 2 in there. Where do I get it?
You need to find those things that you...
Oh, yeah.
Those. Right there, see? That's number 2, though. And that's 1.
Do I push it?
Yeah.
Looks like an owl down here.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Maybe you should wait until you find the clue.
Okay.
I know it, but that's only because I played before.
Well, good. Get me through it.
You want me to? Okay. So, that's 1 through 9.
And this is 2.
That's 1.
No, the unicorn is 2.
Yes. So, 3 and 0.
3 and
plus,
2 is 5.
So, you need... Wait, no, it's 0, 1. So, I can't remember. I know this one's 9. Now, how many symbols are there? Look up a bit. Count the symbols.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There's only 9 symbols?
Yeah.
Looks like 10 to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. So, I think the owl is 0.
Right.
So, number 2 would be the goat head. Over here. So, change this symbol to the goat head. There's a goat head. Okay, so a unicorn plus 4 equals... So 1 plus 4 equals 5. And you need 12. So you need 7, right? 7 plus 5 is 12.
Yes.
So you need a 7. What's the symbol for the 7?
That one there.
The octopus looking head?
Well, let me start again. The
owl is 0.
Right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's this.
Spider?
Yeah.
Okay, so put the spider.
There.
Push it.
Push what?
X. X. That's A.
Oh.
There you go. You did it. Chest right there. Did you open it? Come this way. Oh god, are you stuck? Jump. Okay. Turn around. There you go. X.
What is it?
You got a threadbare sofa? I think it said. Blue leather gloves. Push Axio in front of one of those. Not Axio, sorry. Revelo.
What is that?
Revelio.
This button. It shows you everything in the area, like pages that you need to pick up, chests, stuff like that. Very useful, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing here.
I'm done.
Yeah, I thought there was a page. Oh wait, turn around. Look, that wall. Push it again. D-pad.
Revelio.
Turn that one. Okay, never mind. That's a flu powder thing.
Okay, so I'm going out.
Yep. Go out that way. Oh, that's level. Okay. So you want to get to Defense Against the Dark Arts, right?
Yes.
Okay. Put your map on. This one. Side quests are now available. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as the Black Flag and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP but do not advance the main story. It's good to do them though. Okay. Push A. There. Now you can get out of here and it should be on your map.
Let's go down.
Yep. Do you see your mini map or is it too small for you?
Too small.
I wish they'd allow.
Wonder if I can make it bigger for you. Do you want me to try? Go down.
No. In there?
No, go down the stairs over here.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, wait, go that way. Go that way. Turn. Or push Revelio. No.
Revelio.
Do you see that over there? Go in front of that cabinet. Now push it. Push X. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix, or augury, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death.
Okay, now go back here.
Yeah, turn that. Stop. Now turn around. Keep turning. Down that way. Turn. Yeah, that way. Up those stairs. It's a freaking maze, I'll tell you that much. There it is. Turn around.
No.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with L and guide it along the symbol about to learn the spell.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
Levioso.
Okay, this says break through yellow shields with control spells like levitation and Levioso. So, what is it wanting me to do?
Let's see the D-pad.
There we go. Push that. Go up there. Hold this, and then assign it to A. Yeah. Okay, now let go. And push back, and then push that, and then push A.
Good. Now, the basic cast.
And then attack. Wait. Yeah. Now basic cast is that.
Well
Tap.
done.
What?
This.
Oh, okay.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
All of my students for this adept.
Levioso.
I do need a job in my duel. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It was. Never used my wand in combat.
In
Liar.
fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Well, folks, this is where I'm going to end it. I hope you got something out of it. I thought it was fun. Anyway, like, subscribe, and share if you could. And I will catch you on the next one. Have a good day.